Because I noticed this week was Champions League week. Next week is Europa week.
Bro, they have just put the fixtures for betas every day. Like 3 straight days.
Yeah.
What happened to
You have like 7
But
games.
I was wondering how we're playing.
But you guys know this is a real thing.
Same. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me.
Do you know betting influences sports now in a big way?
I mean,
How?
It's like a big player.
It's a big
player. How they're increasing the frequency of
The matches.
the number of games over the year. Do you know how much those betting companies
So you
pay?
you feel like this FIFA's, UEFA's, they're increasing because they're also benefiting from it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Match Point. Kilama, and to my left,
Richard.
Vanessa.
This week's episode, we put out a tweet asking for fans' opinions.
Hot text.
Yeah, and we got feedback, and that's what we'll be talking about in this episode. So
Very special edition. Let's see who we are cooking today.
Yeah,
let's see if we have real ball knowers or everyone just wants to get off a hot take.
Hold up. Are their identities going
No,
to...
No,
anonymous.
it was anonymous.
Yeah, we
was
made it anonymous. So
let everybody stand and die by their hot take.
we just want to see what everyone thinks. And if
All
we
right,
have
it's okay.
any
So-
hot takes that can be defended or destroyed.
So yeah, I had the privilege of seeing the submissions. There were quite a number, and I wrote down the ones that I felt were interesting.
Compelling arguments must be made here.
So I'm curious to see what you guys say. But since this is like a hot takes episode and not a Prem episode, we have to mention the FPL at the start. The league, just like we said, we were going to close it after game week 3, so we are past that. There are about slightly over 300 guys in the league, so the odds of winning for betting guys, it's looking
Very
good.
good odds.
Yeah, it's looking good because there's a cash prize of $150 for
The winner.
the winner, courtesy of Cavelli Restaurant. For those of you who don't know, if you're in the league, you get to enjoy a 10% discount at Cavelli. So if you're listening to the podcast episode right now, or if you're watching,
Please
just drive to Cavelli, finish the episode.
tell them TMP sent
that you're
you.
tell them that you're in the league. Enjoy your 10%. But yeah, let's see what the takes are. So just picked a random one.
Yes.
There's nothing before you think I've rigged it.
Let's go.
Let's see. So the first take. If you guys at home watching, and this is an interesting one, and you agree with the take, let us know in the comments. If you think our arguments are shit, also let us know. But yeah, so the first take. Oh, this is personal. Haaland, Erling Haaland won't score the same amount of goals he's scoring in the Premier League if he was playing for a club in La Liga. So what that's what do you think of this one?
Listen, Suarez scored 31 goals in peak Barclays era.
Yeah.
And he went to La Liga in Messi, Ronaldo, peak era as well.
And outscored them.
And as much as I don't think they're the same caliber of player, but finishing-wise, I think Haaland edges Suarez a bit. So if Haaland can score 30... How many goals did he score that record-breaking season?
36.
Yeah.
36 league goals in Premier League. He's going to La Liga and getting minimum 40.
Yeah,
Ronaldo, same thing. He was in PL. He scored 31. Barclays era, obviously.
Yeah.
Went to La Liga. I think his highest was 48. Man, it's...
In the league or like all comps?
La Liga.
48.
40. Messi had the 50
51,
goal,
right?
50
Yeah.
something. 50
No, I thought that was all comps. I just...
Nah.
The 48 was one La Liga season. I think it was 2013.
Yeah,
Because it looked like he was on a mission to try and outdo what Messi had done this season before with the 50 something. But he stopped at 48. So, and I think, I can't say Haaland is a better finisher than Ronaldo, but he's getting there. He's honestly getting
Yeah.
there.
Like the start he has had to the season,
Bruh.
ridiculous. Almost every given game week, you think he has a hat trick in him.
Though I can see that.
No, I was going to say, in the sense of if you look at it this way, the Prem is more fast-paced and La Liga has a very slow build-up from the back. And if he gets frustrated, if he's not too involved in the build-up, or the game is too slow as compared to the Prem that is quick-paced, strong players, of which would you say that La Liga has more technical players than the Prem?
Okay, I think I'm comparing two different
Eras.
I'm trying to see his point, and he may not be so
I
far
know,
off.
but
I
wouldn't agree with it because me in my head, I'm like, Haaland, if he's in front of goal,
If
like,
he's in front of goal,
Yes,
if he
Give
has
him,
a
give him
supply,
half a
if
chance.
he has a chance, it's baggy.
Bro.
no, if he has the supply, if he has the kind of minds he has at City behind him, KDB, Silva, whoever, Rodri, Gundogan, whoever.
Someone
If he has
feeding
the
him.
supply, I don't
If he has
care.
Lamine Yamal,
I think in Dortmund he didn't score that amount of goals because there wasn't a. He did score a good number of goals, but not,
I promise, his goal scoring record has
Yeah,
always been ridiculous.
was-
wherever
it's
he has
ridiculous. But like I'm saying, the caliber of suppliers he had at Dortmund
Okay,
are not the
they're
same
not the
here.
same, yeah.
Now, if he had KDB or whoever is
gone.
fit,
That Bundesliga record, I don't know.
He would have finished it. Because he had like 86 goals in 89
and he was in a
appearances or something. like that.
Dortmund was there. Shaky,
Bro, we are
shaky.
still nice. We've always been nice. Don't
Aight.
try and down.
It's
And I was saying, I don't think it matters with Haaland anywhere he is,
Whether
as
it's
long
for
as
country,
he has.
club.
The country though.
No way.
27 goals.
No, he still
30
scores
games.
goals. They've just not qualified for a major tournament. That's why his international career is spoken about that because they've not been in a major tournament yet. But he's everywhere he goes, he has scored goals. Though the technical bit of the La Liga players, I still don't. That doesn't matter. If you're a Bugsman, you're a Bugsman.
Bugsman, yeah.
Though
Put him in front
we've seen him face some La Liga teams, and he's not been very. Anyway,
No,
the
he
only one
has
he's
placed-
faced is Madrid,
Madrid
and he hasn't
Sevilla.
scored. Sevilla,
Yeah.
he hasn't. Does he have a?
But those games have been chaos as well. Man.
Yeah, chaos games, but that's the Liga right now. Back then, you would say. I'm trying to see the sense in what he's saying. To be honest.
No, this person. I don't
My initial take was he's dreaming, but then I'm looking at the difference in
'Cause
eras.
I would compare Haaland maybe to like maybe Lewandowski because Lewandowski has played like in different.
Only two different leagues.
Yeah, like he has played for
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga and then he switched to. So I'm saying that kind of switch, and he's not
Like I'll say Lewandowski had, though they didn't win his first season. Did they win in his first season in Barcelona? I don't think they
How
won
long-
the La
I
Liga.
think
Was he
they
there yet?
won. No. It wasn't.
He came-
It was his second season with Xavi, right?
Yes.
But that first season he was still bagging goals. Now
Yeah.
you would say maybe age, but with the supply he has, Lewandowski is still bagging like above maybe 15 league goals.
I think he had 20 last year. Did he have 20?
And I'm saying Haaland anywhere.
Anywhere he goes.
Any
can.
given day, as long as he's fed the ball in the right places, he will still score. You might not say you enjoy his play, how
but
how
he's
involved
efficient.
he is with playing.
Of
the
which
whole
is
team.
improving.
Yeah, this
He
season
is. This season
improved.
he has. This season he has
I
been.
see.
His all-round play has improved. I saw Thierry giving him props as
I
well
mean,
during the week.
we're going to get to a point where it's going to be
Now, if he puts
spooky,
it all together,
spooky
that's
for-
where things look.
Because it's just 24.
I don't know what a finished Haaland looks like, but whatever that is,
that finished product.
he'll
'cause it's
be
just
a
what?
very, very crazy footballer.
24, 23.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, he's not
Remember when we used to have those Mbappe, Haaland takes?
And now with
Wow,
Mbappe's Madrid start, but Madrid hasn't been good this season, have they? Domestically, at least. From the games you've watched, which game have they
Madrid
looked
is
convincing?
Vinicius' team. Now they're
That's-
just trying to accommodate, they're just trying to accommodate KM9, who I'm a fan of, but I don't get it twisted. I'm not a hater.
No, he has had a shaky
Fact-
start in La
Facts are
Liga.
facts.
They are giving him
Penalties.
PT penalties.
Yeah, yeah.
Those
Have.
Havertz and Rashford kind of penalties.
get your confidence up.
They did it last season for Rashford. Don't pretend. And it didn't even help. But this season
No,
it's
but
actually-
currently, would you say Haaland is the best player in the world?
Top 3.
He was the first.
Okay,
Vinicius.
Yamal. No. Right now, like based on like form and what? Like this season?
Nah,
Yamal is
no,
up
the
there.
ta- talent,
he's
not
currently
form.
on a
He's top
crazy
three.
run. He's on a crazy. I wouldn't give him.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't put
give
him best in the
top
world.
1.
Yamal.
You said probably
Top 5,
best
yes.
in the world at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yamal, Haaland. Who else?
Garnacho. Yo.
You're trolling. You're trolling, and you're
Actually,
not
let's
even
even just
10 minutes
move
into
on.
the recording.
You're not giving Vinicius.
Haven't yet.
But
this
as,
season.
as
not
this
yet.
season, has
Doesn't yet
Vinicius
kicked off
done
for-
anything with Brazil
No.
as well?
Listen, the only reason why Vinicius
He's
is
struggling.
is not let loose is because they're trying to accommodate someone up there. If he is to play his
Okay, so how
game,
is he the best player if he's not being accommodated? Okay, let me say that.
if you're basing on form, I understand.
Okay.
But talent, accomplishments, who would I trust to
Yeah,
build
to
with
get
Wait,
that-
him?
Vinicius
to
is,
get
your,
the-
Vinicius is your Ballon d'Or pick as well. Eh?
Who else? This is still a debate.
We are
Anyway,
going,
let's,
we
let's,
are going
let's,
to
let's,
rob
let's,
you.
let's stray from the point. But
Vinicius.
so, where would Haaland rank in the best players in the world at the moment?
Top 3, yes. Top three. And the leap he has had this season, I'm saying, I think the first podcast for this
The
season,
prediction,
we
yeah.
got on here and we said that man is going on a revenge season.
Yeah.
He's going to have that.
As long as he stays healthy.
As
That's
long as he stays
always,
healthy, he's going to have that killer in his
I
eye.
feel like he's going to break his own
Yo,
record.
these days, it's the longer has he scored. It's how
He's a
many?
hat
How
trick.
many?
He's a hat trick one. He's a hat
I was
trick
somewhere on a weekend where I think, who are you playing? Newcastle?
Like, who did we recently play?
There's
the
a game
last-
where he
Brentford.
a hat trick as well.
Oh,
Out of the blue, because I was like, who scored for City? Haaland, how many? Like, he's on a hat trick now. I was like,
I think
didn't he just
I
have
think
a
we
hat
played
trick?
West
The
Ham
last-
and then Ipswich.
Mhm.
That was back-to-back hat tricks.
Like,
Yeah.
didn't he have a hat trick
No,
last weekend?
Then
Two.
Brentford
He had
brace.
He had a brace.
It's been like that for me actually since
Like,
the
he's
season.
on like
started.
9 goals in the league.
Yeah, 4
I'm
games.
like, didn't he have a hat trick last week? He did. I was actually with someone who supports Liverpool, and just like, man, what's up with this guy? Like, he's getting those sorts of
guys
looks.
But I was-
you know there are guys in FPL who still contemplate that Haaland
Can't be
is too
me.
expensive.
Because it's 50. Yeah, isn't he 15.1 now?
He
but
is.
worth the money. Worth the money.
What is it? But it's just getting to that point where you're just like, man, first stop, man. First
Let
chill.
others keep
First
catch
relax. First relax. 9 goals in what? 4?
up. 4 games, yes.
He was on that. I was saying the comparisons. He was on track to break Ronaldo's record for Madrid, fastest guy to
Yeah, but he couldn't.
most goals in 100.
Yeah,
in
but
100 games.
because he didn't score against who did we play? Inter Milan. So now all he has to do is like just
Inter
try
Milan
and
also.
Now,
Match
who
it.
is he playing?
Arsenal. It's
We're going first news first. Sam Harambo. He's not getting.
Yeah,
he's not getting a
going,
sniff.
I don't unless we get a pen, but I don't.
He's
think
not
he
getting
will
a
be able
sniff
to.
of that
General
goal.
consensus is Haaland scores goals everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I don't think he would have an issue in any
and he
league.
is top 3 player in the world right
now.
now. Mm.
Your number one is Vinicius. That's
Yes,
what you're
yes.
saying.
If we're going from Haaland, but because we know form is temporary and class is
Class
permanent.
is forever.
Yeah, I do believe Vinicius's class is permanent. He has established himself as that guy.
Big game player.
He is that guy. Big game, big moment, him. Right now, they're still trying to. I don't know what Madrid thought about that recruitment process, but we are because now
But
this
what
year
give it time? What if it clicks?
What
So-
if
it will probably click. But there's also this
Hendrick.
boy who looks greedy and he looks like he has talent. The
Hendrick.
Hendrick guy. Yeah.
That goal he
Then
scored.
this goal he scored during the he literally had
That's having some balls
that's
because if he
goalkeeper
die,
union.
if he die and enter,
Goalkeeper
they're
should
going
be
to kill
saving.
him.
No way he should be conceding. Out
Such a
that
goal.
goal, man. It's not that
Give the
strong.
kid some
It wasn't
No,
that
but that's
tall.
his
It's on the
technique.
goalkeeper.
That's his technique. Guys were talking like it was a fluke. Then someone posted a clip of all his goals, even from Brazil. That is actually his
That's what he
technique.
does.
I'm suiting up. What league was that?
Brazil league.
No, I'm
What
saying.
team did he play
What team
for?
did he what team did he score against that goal? I'm better than that goalkeeper. Goalkeeper should be saving.
Chill
that
this
easily.
hater. Let's chill this
Anyway,
hater.
let's move on to the next
The
take.
next take.
Let me see. Ooh, okay. European football
Mm-hmm.
currently doesn't have 30 solid world-class players. Only thing left is one season wonders.
Repeat that again.
Consistency, eh?
European football currently doesn't have 30 solid world-class players. The only thing left is one-season wonders.
Who are the one-season wonders you're talking about?
I don't.
personally-
But do you agree with the statement
Yeah.
that you are class?
Yeah. I think a few months ago we were talking about how the overall level of quality and talent in Europe is down. We couldn't name more than 5 bagsmen, like 5 top number 9s, guys you would trust outside of Haaland. You had a shout for Osimhen, but it looks like Europe
His
doesn't.
Napoli career
It doesn't look like even the
So
big
is
dogs
that
of
a
Europe
one-season wonder?
feel him like that. It could be.
But wait, what was his goal scoring record before the league winning season? 'Cause
No,
I
he-
know
be-
in France he was bagging.
Before that, he was.
There's a
very
season he
proud.
had there's a good season he had with Kvaratskhelia before they eventually ended up lifting the league. I won't say his time in Napoli was all bad. I would think
was good.
his only bad season has been
The
the
last one.
last season after they won the trophy.
But back to his point, you asked me for 30 consistent world-class guys. I
think if you look at like the top 30 Ballon d'Or
think you
nominees-
can get.
No,
but
you look at like the quality in there and you're
Did
like,
you see I think last year he was at Stuttgart, Geresi. He's
Geresi.
now at Dortmund, and when he wasn't shortlisted among the
He flipped.
30 Ballon d'Or guys, how he was displeased on Twitter and he was laughing. Then everyone was saying, if people like this are
Can-
outraged for not making the list, where is the level of football currently?
I'm telling you. But we can try and name 30.
How many? We can just start from the Prem. How many world-class players does the Prem have?
We have a few, like 10.
Even
That's
I
being
feel-
modest.
At 10 many.
Let's see, we have the 3 from City.
Who are the 3?
I'm curious.
Haaland.
To,
KDB, Rodri.
you're not going to talk about your
Not Miley
your
Cyrus.
Your
Eh,
sweetheart.
no,
No,
eh,
your Gundogan. I'm shocked you didn't
Oh,
mention it.
Gundogan's back, by the
Gundogan
way.
is
So we have
back.
4. I'd classify. Are we talking keepers? Because I don't think Ederson is all that bad. Well, he hasn't. When he faces a real threat, though, his real level
nice.
comes
It's
out.
good.
But he's there. Okay, I won't put him there. So we have 4 from City. The other red half of Manchester, we have Bruno. Then we go to Chelsea, we have Palmer.
Yeah, I would have him there.
Those are what, 6?
Yeah.
And we go to Arsenal, we have Odegaard, Saliba, Gabriel.
Gabriel
Not Jesus. The
Iglesias has made it.
Iglesias.
Really?
man, after that show on, I mean,
No, we've had a
Most-
solid
that
The-
back.
that back-
CB pairing.
Okay.
Firmino.
And you're going to see tomorrow. Haaland may not get a sniff. If anything scares me about Arsenal, it's not their offense. Their offense is
No,
all
their
over
offense
the
is-
place. It's their back
Get a
end.
haram corner.
Saka 2, so that makes it like what, 8, 9, 10. Those are close to 10 already.
Then Salah.
Mo Salah.
We're not talking Liverpool.
How many? Because you said 10 are many. You've already
Okay,
listed 8.
okay. Then we have Salah in Liverpool, Trent, Van
Yes,
Dijk,
yes, okay, yeah. Alisson as well.
Alisson.
Okay, yeah, so they're
Those
over,
are
those
11.
are over 10, yeah.
Oh, right. Then we go to Spurs. You can look at Son, Madison. I'm not on that cool.
No, Madison is finally.
I'm not on that cool.
Anyway, I know what's going on with him. Can't
This-
tell,
yeah, he
but
hasn't
his
yet.
level is all over the place. At
Then
the
you go
moment.
to Newcastle, Isaac.
Okay, he's not
I
everyone
don't-
world class.
No, I don't know. I thought he's so close. I wouldn't put him there yet.
No.
But then
Some guys-
what is everyone's determinant for a world
I don't
class
know, I don't-
player?
I can't-
Consistency.
In this day
That
and
guy is
age
different.
anymore.
The way I understand the take, it's more of consistency. Someone who's not a one-season wonder.
Or like they're performing every season.
If they've,
So
they've
like
been
the Salahs, the KDBs,
the Salahs, KDBs, Bruno,
Yeah.
Palmer, but he looks like he's
Is
still.
Palmer on his own wonder?
No, because last season was his first.
We can't tell.
We
yet.
can't tell, but from the way he has started this season, looks like he's not a one-season wonder. He still has that
Yeah, he
it
has
factor about
4
him,
assists already or something.
and that stupid, ridiculous goal in the first game week, second game week.
Yeah, I remember. this.
Goalkeeper union.
No, that one was a sick.
Yeah.
The loop.
It was a screamer.
Yeah, but he looks like he's getting there. I think the only league where I would struggle to find world-class players is
Italy at
French.
the moment.
French.
France.
I don't even know.
The Italian league as well.
Italy too. Oh, we just don't watch
Let me
enough
see.
Italian football.
Italy.
But
I'll go to
if you ask me off head, a superstar.
30 players.
No, they have Lautaro
Yes, I would
over
have
there
him.
in Italy. They have
This guy.
Barella.
Chanaloglu, something like that.
I wouldn't classify him as world class.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. I wouldn't have him as well.
But Barella though, the Inter guy,
Really?
I would put him up there.
He's what? Italian, right?
Barella, yeah, Italian. Then if you go to Germany, Bayern. I can't think of world class players in Bayern.
Harry Kane is not world class.
Oh, Kane. I keep
Harry
attaching.
Kane, I don't know where
I keep
we are.
attaching the Spurs tinge to him.
It has
It
failed
has
to click.
take him out of the Spurs.
One of the
You
few
can't
bagsmen left.
True.
Yeah.
I have
But he gave
consistency.
a haram hat trick there of just penalty.
No, back to back. Because even the previous game, he had he had a
But
pen
yo,
and two.
one thing I'll
open
say
play
about
goals.
this new format, they were right to give Ronaldo his award because
This is the real stat padders.
this is the stat pad.
The guys,
'Cause there are more
the guys
games,
in
right?
the guys in the new
I
era
know
can properly
Harry
stat pad.
Kane and Haaland are going to molest
Just
teams.
give them what? Who did
Those are
they?
the biggest stat padders around.
They played Feyenoord. They're the ones that received 9.
No, Dynamo. Dynamo's
Oh,
Zagreb.
Zagreb, yes.
Zagreb.
Yeah,
Imagine guys scored like 2 goals in I don't know how many minutes. Next thing you turn on
Like,
the game,
if-
5,
if-
6,
if we had-
7.
If we had peak CR7 in this format,
Yeah,
we're getting 20 plus Champions League goals a season. If we could get 17, 15 games max.
so we really can't name 30 world class players.
We can name like 20.
Because Prem, we got how many from the Prem?
Like
Off head,
maybe
I
12.
didn't. By the way, like, if we're talking
Was
just basically consistent,
La Liga, if we go to like, let me say,
Barcelona has
Barcelona and Madrid.
ATM,
even ATM. That's really it.
Girona has just had one good season. I wouldn't really
Yeah, I don't think there's any other team that we can look at like that.
like that.
Guys, if you are a Liga watcher, don't cook us
Don't
too
cook
much.
Cook us, but it's just the facts.
We can
just
pick
the
a couple
facts.
from Madrid, maybe.
Madrid, the whole team. Okay, not the whole.
Not really.
Rudiger. Give him his
Yes,
respect.
Rudiger, yes.
Now,
I know, I
Alaba.
read him. I read him.
Alaba, give him his
He's
respect.
still
But
in,
Alaba
he's
has
still
not
in
played
Madrid.
in Madrid
Okay.
for like
Okay,
2
he's injured,
seasons or a season
injury
and a
prone.
half.
Okay,
Oh.
Courtois. Can't disrespect him. There's that quiet left back of theirs who just handles
Mendy.
Alan
business. Who just handles business.
No, no.
Nah.
Carvajal?
Carvajal
He has
is
his,
just
he
a
has
big
his, he has his
moment
big
guy.
moments, yeah.
I don't call him world class. He's a proficient right
Chouameni.
back.
Chouameni.
I don't have.
Almost
They
there.
are not yet
They're not
there.
yet there,
Him
but
and
almost,
Camavinga
yeah.
as well.
Okay, almost.
Maybe
Bellingham, obviously.
Retired 22.
Valverde, obviously.
Valverde is, yes,
I will
world
give
class.
him that.
Then you have who am I?
Kylian,
Rodrigo.
Kylian, Rodrigo.
Vinicius.
Kylian, obviously. Rodrigo.
What was your take on the Rodrigo Saka arguments on the TL?
Is this really? Are we doing this?
Wait, what was the argument?
That Saka
Yeah.
is better.
He's better than me.
That if Rodrigo came to the Prem, he would be benched for Saka, something like that. Was it like that?
No. It was just overall. I think it was a quality debate. Like Saka is better than Rodrigo.
Straight up, like
Someone was vague like that. I should have bookmarked
He
it.
edges Saka obviously for like his big game moments, the goals he has scored.
Use the right word. There's no comparison.
No, because if you put their numbers together, you're going to say Rodrigo doesn't play as much, less minutes. But then there's a very big gap there over like the last 4 seasons in their stats, like goal contributions, goals and assists. There's a very big. I'll show you that stat after this. But
Let's not do this.
overall, that guy. No, we are not arguing. We are not arguing. I still have Saka over him though.
You have.
I wouldn't name.
You see.
I wouldn't name
Listen,
I wouldn't name 3 wingers in world football ahead of Saka right now.
Saka.
Right wingers.
Saka got lucky to be the Premier League star boy because the other guy was a woman beater.
Who?
The other guy.
Not to be mentioned.
Not
But
to
that
be
guy, they were not
mentioned.
even playing the same position.
They were.
That guy's all over the place. Some games
can
is
play
a
anywhere.
9.
Front level, like put him anywhere and he would still do it.
But give the guy respect for mashing work. He has mashed work. Saka, give him respect for
No,
mashing work.
I've even called him a world class player because he's been consistent. But what I'm
But there are
saying
people who don't agree with that.
that is not world class.
Yeah, but I don't know what microscope we need.
I don't
now
know
for
what you need.
world class players.
My debate
anymore.
is on you saying he's better.
He's
than
better than Rodrigo.
Come on.
How many right wingers are
Is he
better
more
than
creative?
Saka? Yes,
Salah,
he is.
Salah, Rodrigo.
And who?
Yamal.
And now I said I can't name 3 because Rodrigo is not.
Hey,
there.
Yamal,
Yamal only has 1 season under him.
I'm still putting
He has
him in
started
the
this
one season.
He
well.
has one tournament and now this season he started.
No, I still can't give him the age of.
I also can't give him the
If
age of
if that was the case,
No, I'm
I
saying
would-
like great.
I would be
right
saying
wingers
Cole
right now.
Palmer is our new.
By the way, Palmer.
Our
Is he a
new-
right winger,
our
really?
no,
I
he's
feel
a
like
10.
he's a 10.
He's a midfielder.
But he likes coming
He
from
free
there.
rolls
Yeah.
and he likes coming in from that side as well. I also wouldn't put that guy over here because we are talking about one season.
As a
one
player,
as a what?
you wouldn't put Cole Palmer
No.
over.
Over Saka.
No.
Why? This is white.
No.
Because it's a one season.
I'm
like, he hasn't
I'm
given-
showing you. That guy has been mashing work for 4 years. But everyone has the new shiny toy effect. You want to be, you're impressed by that, and when it's in your eyes, in your face like this, you forget what other guys have been doing. So I get it, I get the hype. But now,
But you can't
all those
apply
guys are
that
not.
to Rodrigo.
I've told you, I'm going to show you their goal contribution stats.
I don't care about
I'm going
your
to show you
stats.
the only difference Rodrigo has. Rodrigo
Convenient.
has scored in Champions League big moments.
Okay,
That's
keep
the
quiet.
only difference.
Let's use your stat angle. I'm going to take us to another argument. Since we are using stats, is Odegaard better than Bruno?
He is.
We look at their stats.
Odegaard has had like, let me see, his best seasons have
Was
been.
last season, and that was
No,
last
I'm
Bruno's
saying-
It was
worst
a previous
season.
season.
I'm sure his best season
Bruno.
matches up to
Bruno-
Bruno's worst season.
Bruno is a penalty taker. But if you compare,
Gee, we're talking
if you compare,
stats,
if
right?
you compare their chance creations last season, Odegaard had more than Bruno.
Yeah, no, it's a
Check.
fact. That one. We did it in the episode.
No. But last season is
Was that was season for him?
So now I'm telling
the whole
you,
United team
I'm
was
telling
baked.
you,
Yeah.
Was
Bruno's.
No, if both of them are in proper functioning teams, we've seen Odegaard in a proper functioning team, and that was his output. We've seen Bruno in a functioning United team. Would you compare their output?
But then, like, Odegaard doesn't take corners. He doesn't do penalties. That's where
Even
also
chance
Bruno's,
creation.
That's where Bruno's numbers also
What
come from.
I think Bruno has over him is scoring. That's it.
Scoring,
But being-
assists.
And,
No,
then,
but
and the engine that you talk about.
The engine.
That's
You guys are always crying out for a 10 that is expressive on the ball. When nothing is going Bruno's way, he can't make one proper pass.
Are you sure?
He can't.
Starts now shooting.
I don't know if you watch your games alongside Goldbridge streams, because when you guys are tanking,
No, listen.
that's a funny.
That's the
side.
best.
No. I know you guys support teams that are managed by robotic managers. So with the whiteboards
argument
and
has now
stuff.
gone all
No.
over the place.
What I'm saying is some of us are okay with our players taking risks, misplacing your pass.
Yeah, that's what KDB does. As in, he's a top
But
guy.
KDB.
This is not about KDB.
No, I'm just saying,
KDB out of 10 is probably going to maybe only make a mistake.
My point,
like twice.
whether you're looking...
But Bruno, there are games he will give you his 5 out of 10 just because he shouted at the ref. He ran around that he has run the most. You will give him props for the bare minimum.
No, like, okay, the thing is, I think as we see Bruno as like having some sort of like high ceiling, like we get disappointed by some
We've
of
seen his
given-
highest, his
given
highest ceiling is that
season.
anomaly season.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
That's
given
his
how you
power.
guys talk about him so much.
Listen, in his worst season, Odegaard didn't put up better numbers.
I've told you he created more chances than him.
Did he have more assists?
I don't know the disparity, but it's not big.
Did he have more
Yeah.
assists?
Check.
Like all round.
Check the stats.
All round.
But in other words, we can't like name 30 world-class players
In other words, that's true. Consistent player.
in Europe.
In Europe, we can't.
That's how much football has fallen off. Okay, look at the
You
stats.
really
don't,
want this? Oh.
don't cry.
Let me wait for these numbers before I get the next one.
Statistics.
That's quite interesting.
You can read.
Can
you
we?
read.
Are there other like world-class players in other leagues and stuff?
MLS, I can't say. That's
Minus the guys that have
worst
gone there
football.
for retirement.
Those guys are no longer world class. They are peaks. Nothing. They are no world class players in Saudi Arabia.
Money.
Okay,
Those
is
guys
it
are over.
because they
Those
left?
guys are over the hill now.
Oh, is it because like the,
Okay, like
the competition isn't like that?
let me
Like that?
say, James played in what league last season?
Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez.
Where was?
Was it a Greek league or where was he? But then he goes for Copa and he rolls back the years.
Yeah, true.
So you can give him props for like having a good tournament, but we are talking about consistency right now of world class players, right?
They had the same goal contributions last season, same number of matches. Obviously, more clean sheets. I'm looking at it. 35. Bruno had 10 goals versus Odegaard's 8. Assists 8 versus 10. Now, this is Bruno's worst season. And Odegaard's better. Talk about
this
it.
is not Odegaard's best season.
the
it's
treble
season
winning,
before.
yeah, it's the one that's
Which treble for who?
like Man
Arsenal?
City. That was his best
I thought
season.
you were
That,
going to say Arsenal.
nah,
won the
nah,
treble.
that was his best
Okay,
season.
let me
If I
look at
feared
his
Arsenal in
best
that season,
which is
the previous
2022.
23, yeah.
15 goals and 7 assists were his best season.
Yeah, that was his best season.
That's a
Okay,
hard
let me
season
get you
for
Bruno's.
a midi who
Let me
doesn't
get
take
you
pens.
Bruno's best
For a
season.
midfielder who doesn't take pens.
No pens, no corners.
And is more creative than Bruno.
Let me get Bruno.
Better passer than Bruno.
Let me get you Bruno's best season. 18 goals, 12 assists.
That was
So what's
What's
the
the
disparity here? You're screaming as if we
It's
are
like 3
committing
goals and
30 goal contributions versus 22.
those are like 7,
Like we
8,
are
12.
8.
How many? And
You know how
this is show us the number of pens Bruno took this season.
You don't show us.
You see how shameless you are.
All of a sudden,
You're here.
pens are no
You're
longer.
here.
No, it's-
There are
it's a
goals,
thing,
but
but-
still that's another factor because I said Bruno scores more goals.
So,
But
six
creativity-
penalties at a World Cup. Should we
Creativity.
open
Ah.
that?
creativity.
No,
I'm taking-
scoring them is calm, but like adding like someone
Creativity, I'm
is
taking
someone
Odegaard.
is scoring open play goals.
Creativity. I'm still taking Bruno.
No,
Not that boy.
Bruno can't pass. Bruno doesn't have the killer pass in him. It's not there. It's not precise.
We shall be back. This deserves a special episode.
because we want to talk about Bruno.
This deserves a special episode. Let's go to the next hot take. But yeah, overall, we can name 30 consistent
World-class players.
over the last 3 years in Europe. Ever since Ronaldo and Messi left,
Yeah, then guys started going to Saudi. Then what? Yeah.
So it's
It's a bit
I was
different.
going to say, if we look at PSG, which world-class players are currently there?
that's what I was saying. You
I
look
can't
at
even name
French.
the starting lineup. You want me to name
I know
world-class players?
broccoli. I know
Bacola is
yeah.
called.
broccoli, whatever it is. I know Dembele.
Oh,
Dembele is
yeah.
just.
You can't say.
No, I'm just saying. Like
He's
I've
not,
told
he's
you, I
not.
can't remember the starting lineup. Now you're telling me to name what?
Is Verratti still there?
Okay, Verratti left like 2 years ago.
Where is it?
He went to work Qatar. I don't know where he currently is, but he had gone to Qatar.
Anyway, the next one. Salah is not the greatest right winger in the Prem.
Fucks with you, whoever you are.
It is Ryan Giggs.
On top of his whatever he did to his brother, and his other crimes around the world, why does he still get respect like
So
that?
I went.
But
to,
how many appearances? That guy
Yeah,
has like 1,000 appearances. I don't know how many appearances.
I went
he
and
has.
looked at his stats because I was like,
But I think we should also factor in something when comparing the eras, comparing players. Let's-
Okay, but was Ryan Giggs the best
Right
winger
in
in
his
his time?
Yeah,
I still don't
the
think
league,
so.
yeah. Who would you
Who
put above him?
can I can't
Wasn't-
think of.
Okay,
can't,
would you
because there's
okay?
none.
Would you class Henry as a winger or a striker?
They don't
Striker.
play the same position.
Oh, he
Striker.
was on the left. This one's on the right.
Even if he's on the left or about where, to me, Henry was a 9.
When we are
That's
talking
an
about
okay.
Henry is the greatest Prem player. So first put him aside.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I looked for
don't
someone who
compare
was
him to these Miyamotos.
This is not about Henry, but another
These
episode.
Miyamotos. Don't talk about Miyamotos
Another episode.
in relation to the God. But I was saying, Giggs, what I would give Giggs is like the consistency over the years, because his game also evolved even as he grew old. That guy played till he was 37?
40.
41.
So that's
And at a high level too.
Yeah, how many eras of football did he go through?
The
For
90s.
consistency, I would say he was a consistent player, very creative, didn't score as many goals, but he was always there. He was a stamp, and yes, he has won all the big trophies.
Yeah, because
He's a solid player, but
he did like 632 appearances. He won the most prems, so 13 of them. He has 109 goals. As a player, he has the most. Like, it's his record.
Most assists too, right?
No, most assists. But 600 games, bruv.
He
You
has
have to have those numbers.
No. Hey,
are you having him over Salah?
yeah.
In terms, I would give him consistency and longevity.
And
Performing at the top level.
Why
yes.
do we hold someone playing a great number of games against them? It's what you're trying to dismiss. Like,
But
at those numbers, someone else can play six.
But have
I
you
think-
seen how quick Salah has racked up his numbers?
Again, different eras. I think it was harder to score back then than it is right now.
I actually also have that same take. Like,
It was harder to score.
Because I look at the numbers now, some of these people, I'm like, how is...
In a different era,
Because now you're seeing this guy is on 109 goals. Haaland is about to score, he's 100.
100.
And you're like...
Different eras.
Of course, Haaland's a different kind of player, but...
Right now we have...
I'm not having it. Whatever explanation you're giving me, I'm just
Right now
looking
we
at
are
you.
in private equity football. You
Okay.
see,
Let's talk
fancy
about
kid on
the
block.
numbers.
Even if we talk about the numbers, the value Ryan Giggs created, he was literally part of the building blocks of a dynasty. Him and his other boys from the academy. Without
Class
them,
of what?
Let me-
class of
92?
92.
Wait, let me now fact check you there. Do you know Ryan Giggs is from the Man City Academy?
Meaning, did he win for Man City?
Yeah, but he's from the Man City. You can't say Academy boys.
Okay, but is he part of class of 92?
He is, he
Yeah,
is.
he is. But he's
Like
from the
we've
City
taken
Academy.
this Arsenal boy. What's the name? The one you guys were.
The
out.
He's
16-year-old.
going to score two goals.
Whichever my point is. So when he makes his professional debut for United, will we say he was from Arsenal's academy?
Yes.
Yes.
You can't
It's
take
like
away.
Sancho,
you can't take away. Yeah,
Cole
you
Palmer.
can't take away
your...
their football. Even Harry Kane is from our academy.
Okay. He's
Yes,
from
yes.
City's academy, but he ain't win shit for Man City.
Yeah.
He won it.
That's calm.
For
He
United.
did enough to win shit,
No,
but
we
he's
got
not
him-
from your academy, is what I'm trying to say.
He graduated from United's
That's calm.
academy.
Even me, I went different schools.
I went different schools. I graduated from somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Like,
But it's still there on the record.
it's not.
It's there on the record.
Point is that she's just read his rap sheet. 13 leagues, most assists. The consistency you guys are trying.
Assists are going.
Yeah, definitely.
KDB.
That will
How
go.
far away is KDB?
That will go.
He's 50 away.
The assists
He needs,
are
like-
still there.
Needs like
He needs-
3 good seasons.
Yeah, he needs 3 good seasons.
Like 15 above that too.
Yeah, 2.
And with the way his body is starting to
Nah, I think he's Kawa.
slow down a bit.
Greatest
calm.
winger.
Yeah,
the
it's
Prem.
not Salah, it's greatest right winger.
Ryan Giggs, I fucks with whoever that is. Thank you.
I don't agree.
I don't agree.
When I told you guys, I just didn't want to get into detail. I wouldn't
You
have.
brought for us Alexis Sanchez. Shut up.
No. My point is when I was making, if I'm to make a front 3.
Wait, is Giggs better because he plays pure football?
I didn't say that. I didn't say all that. I didn't even hint on
Pure football is the easiest cop out.
No,
I just...
of which I think, like you said, man, errors. When I see clips of Giggs,
I'll give
The
him
camera is
I'll give him
longevity,
longevity,
yeah.
but
And performing at the
when
highest
it's
level.
all said and done, Salah is
No,
going
but
to be the best.
why are you
player.
holding the longevity against him?
It's not a bad... No, I'm saying
It's not a
he
bad
performed at the
highest level.
Yeah, and that's what we
for
are giving
so
him
long.
respect for that.
Up
Not
to
being the
40.
better player.
I wouldn't give him best right winger.
We shall see Salah at 40.
He'll
He's
be
about
in
to go to Saudi to make a bag.
Yeah.
That's
Now
Now you see, these are guys who
That's the
didn't care
retirement
about the
plan.
bag. They just wanted
There was
to
no
play.
bag to
there was
make.
no crazy bag like that, bro.
Private
Oh,
equity football now.
China. Where did Oscar go? China, right?
Oscar said
So,
they
so now
want-
you're
his family
agreeing me
won't
calling
remember
it private
trophies.
equity
No,
football.
no, we have
'cause
left you with your terms, but
We don't align with you.
We don't align, we
These
have
are
left
your own views.
you're on
private
your
equity
own.
football, there is a bag to be made. Yeah. These guys just played for the love of the sport, went out, cheated on his, used it on his wife with his brother's chick, and came back and
Then as
won a
Wales
trophy.
manager, he has also done some funny. Like he's out of the.
He was
Like
well
they did,
manager.
they didn't live for anything except the game. I could say that like outside of football, everything I hear about him.
I
is
think it's maybe because that's like the Sir Alex.
model.
Yeah, like okay,
Live the
we
game,
watched
breathe the game.
the David Beckham documentary.
Live
How
the
he
game.
said he was like so strict on those guys.
Mm.
I think all that like gives
So
you
different eras. Do I have him over Salah? Hell yes.
I would.
Give me peak Ryan Giggs over peak Salah.
And he
Any
must
other
be
day.
doing different
The
drugs.
Salah that matched the
Person that
record.
scores 32 goals
Yeah, he matched it.
in
Then.
a season. Nah, I'm not having it.
Private equity football.
Kongs on your long career, but
But-
you are shit human. Anyway, let's go.
That's anyway.
Private equity football. Very easy to get stats.
This is actually we have just touched on this one. This is interesting.
Mhm.
Real Madrid will finish third in La Liga and will not win any trophy this season.
Haven't they already
Who's-
won?
Yeah, they've won Super
Club.
Cup. So no, the Super Cup. But
So-
then,
Yeah.
And the
so
club-
basically here they're saying no La Liga, no
Champs
Champs,
League.
no Copa del
Anyway,
Rey, no Spanish Cup.
with the way they've started the La Liga, I don't know. There's
I
still
know.
enough time anyway.
Yeah.
But
There's enough time
with how
to.
Hansi Flick is looking, he's my favorite to win this
La
year.
Liga, yeah, same.
Barcelona are my favorites to win the La Liga this year. Champs League, you can never
You
count
can't-
Madrid out.
Yeah,
till-
you can until
till
they are
you see
knocked
it's
out,
95 minutes and the game is done.
and they're entering the locker gay.
Because
Those
for
guys-
Champs League, I can never rule them out for Champs. At least they have reputation now.
Okay, now, but do you think like with the new format, do you think that
No,
can
that's what I'm curious
destabilize
about.
like
The
some
number
of
of
these big
games.
teams?
Number of games is astronomical, but I think they have the depth for it. If they stay injury free, if they make that front three gel, I hear Bellingham is also tired of midfield. He wants the 10.
Yeah, so,
So it's going to get shaky.
This
for
is a rebuild season. Not necessarily rebuild, but tweak
that like
some things. and
restructure.
This is the season.
and unfortunately,
Everything doesn't
you can't-
click this year yet.
It has, and as much as I think Perez loves Ancelotti, if he can't make it gel, I think he will fire him and get someone who he thinks can make it gel. The way he has chased after Kylian, to be able to say you
and then
can't
he
make
wants
it work.
success,
I always see those things of Mbappe wants Saliba. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I saw Saliba. I also saw Trent. I
Trent,
saw-
Trent might go there and on a free.
Yeah,
Because if he didn't,
that's the
renew
funniest
this year,
thing. Like Madrid
why?
rarely pays for players. Like they just wait for your
Okay.
contract to run out, and they are the
tell
first.
you us we are not paying you exorbitant amounts. If you want,
Oh, we just wait
Well,
for the
wait
contract.
that.
Mad,
But they've
mad,
been
eh?
doing it for.
Like 3 years now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like recently.
They've
more
just
recently.
back then they used to
They used
pay.
to pay, yeah.
Yeah,
They
used
were
to pay.
paying gas, but
Because Ronaldo's fee was crazy.
Bale's
Hazard,
fee.
Bale.
I think Hazard
Even-
is the one that made them tap out. But Hazard, see
But
what
Jude
you've done.
Bellingham was 100.
Oh, yeah, but paid for Jude.
I was so shocked. But,
But for a young boy, that's okay.
you know,
Yeah.
you
They
know what
bought
you're getting.
100. They paid 100 for Hazard at 28.
They might squeeze out like a domestic guy, one of those bull.
Madrid's domestic record is not that enticing.
Yeah,
anyway,
they're
my
not-
biggest chance for them winning a trophy this year is still a Champs
League.
Coincidentally and funny enough.
Still a Champs
I know they
League.
now to 15. They've won 15. That's their bread
Yeah,
and
for
butter.
16.
Yeah.
Tournament football, they are ready.
So them not winning, first of all, statistically they've already won something. I think they're going to clap the Club World
Club
Cup.
World Cup is
It's
after
in
the
the
season.
yeah, it's in the summer. They changed.
Guys
See that?
are just
more
guys
games.
Just look for ways to squeeze in football every.
It's
we are
a
going
new
to start
format.
watching snooze fest when all our best players.
Club
are on the
World Cup
pitch
is
'cause-
now after the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the format. It's also now league.
I don't know how many teams I need now.
All I know,
Oh, this is the one Chelsea is going for.
yeah.
Yes.
It's City
The
and
past
Chelsea.
winners, eh?
Yeah. And
What?
then
But you're killing the essence then, because
Just know every year we are getting more extra football we didn't ask for.
because now, like, I think
gamblers, man, it's your time to shine.
I think it
It's your
was
time.
either Carragher or anyway, the CBS guys, because we watched them. They were saying how, like, you know how we have like World Cup, then maybe a year of rest, then you have Euros, then a year of rest, and then maybe World Cup again,
It's
like
a
that.
longer-
So now you just have one summer holiday, like for you as a player.
In
Like
like 4 years,
4
you've
years,
been
you just-
going straight,
you've been
and you
Listen,
expect people
Not
to play
that
at a
I'm
high quality.
complaining. I mean, man, there's no life without football.
Stuff,
Yeah, but
but
then-
still you want to see great performances.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense if we're there watching, you're seeing Rodri's on like, you can see he's on 5%.
Because that's what
He's
the
about to
CBS
collapse
panels
on
are
the-
saying. Like, we want to see the best players at their
Guys are
Performing at the
tired.
highest. Yeah, they're tired, they're getting
I
injured
think
easily.
this is what Chelsea probably saw, and then they bought
Yes,
that
I've-
many.
Maybe
I don't know
that,
many
but
They
then
have
also
cover for every position.
maybe that, and then also maybe the many club situation that like we talked about. Maybe that, but like the games are just
'Cause I was looking
increasing
at my team. I was like, God, we are like 2 injuries away.
from-
Yeah, Odegaard is injured. We are seeping badly.
Aram Ball is in
He's
full
on
flow
full form.
over there in North London with just one guy out now. Fortunately for
Yeah.
us, Bruno rarely gets injured. Because if he's out,
That's
Now
something
imagine-
I respect him for.
Imagine if he was.
If you
Yeah,
went
bro.
down,
Injured.
because you don't have like a natural replacement.
You-
Not
you-
even a
you-
backup
they'll
to try
kill
and-
Iron Man.
Ericsson would
No,
try,
Iron
but
Man is the one that would.
That's yeah.
That's where
he would try, but
He would
I don't
try,
know if
but
his
he wouldn't.
engine can
plays
keep
like
up.
30 minutes.
These things of Eric tells him go to the right, go to the left. I don't think Eric
No, you can't
has
do
the
that.
body for
Can't
that
do
anymore. Put him central, but yeah, I mean,
This-
City. I told you, other than Haaland, I feel like we may start seeing some lagging effects from all these consistent seasons of winning from City. You're already seeing it with Rodri. I don't know if I'm the only one seeing it, but that man looks.
But
tired.
wait, wasn't this weekend last weekend the first Rodri game?
Yeah, he played
Of the
his first
season.
game.
Okay.
Halftime, he came on.
Okay,
halftime.
he will have to grow his fitness, or
Yeah, he has
but
been.
his pace looks.
He's
a
been
bit
resting.
different.
I feel like the reason why those players didn't play the first 3 games, Pep gave them like an extra holiday, like or something. Because Rodri had the injury in the Euros final, but then I think he came back because he played for Spain in the international break. So I think they were just giving them like an extra holiday. The games the schedule is mad.
It's mad.
It-
But
we are
anyway,
enjoying, yes, but
yeah, I love it. I can't imagine life without competitive football, man. It's just
Yeah,
sorry
but-
to you guys, but you make what 300 million.
it's not about
That's
the money.
that's
bro.
what people.
Yeah,
but
people
the
are
quality
saying
is just going to get
keep dropping.
bad.
We are going to. We have just discussed there are no 30 world class players.
Consistent.
Yeah,
30.
today they are playing well. Tomorrow they look like.
And the
Anyway,
injuries.
we still have Ronaldo. So
too many unknowns.
So-
Like you tune in.
which
at
which channel
whatever
do you
time to
watch? Saudi. Just
wake
want to
up on
ask.
Twitter to watch quotes.
Hey, that boy still has one more European season in him.
Okay.
I'm on
World
like
Cup.
kind of for it.
Maybe he
Not
plays for.
World Cup.
Oh, you said one European.
Mm.
Oh,
maybe
like
he
he can
plays
come
for
back.
Como.
And like one last one. I
That's
wouldn't
what-
mind
That's
it.
Spain. Did they make it to
Nah,
Italy.
Italy? Did they make it to the
They are now in Syria.
Syria? Oh,
It's okay. Let him.
oh
he's
yeah, they've
already
been racking
to
up
Italy.
like.
I want him in
Yeah.
like
Those old-
Bundesliga or League One.
Bundesliga, they just tell him wait.
Wait,
No.
we are
So-
coming.
He's been around the block, so I want him to try something he hasn't. One more, even then he can retire after that. But anyway, moving on. I see Madrid winning UCL. They're not going trophyless. Regardless.
So at least they're winning the Champions League.
They
but you
may
don't-
not win
There's,
the
the
there's
league,
going to
no.
be a new
Hansi
champions.
Flick looks
There's,
scary.
there's a. It's not going to be Madrid this year. I don't know who, but it's not Madrid.
Yeah, so
It's
don't.
not Arsenal for sure.
Don't worry about us.
I also feel like Madrid might not win. I think they may just.
We always have these.
Yeah,
I-
yeah, yeah.
I like the feelings, but
No, I want to.
when is the final? Book it.
if they make it out of the group stage like easily,
They will.
easily, like
Even
easy-
if not
no,
easily.
like there's top 8, then if you're in those other things,
You
you,
have
play
some
an extra
playoffs.
game,
Bro, it's crazy.
more games, as I say.
Gamblers. Let's go.
So yeah, so if you, because I think no, you play one extra game.
Mm.
So if you win or lose that game, you've made it through, or you're being knocked out. So that can be like a lucky game. That can be like a round of 16 game that just shocks you. The thing is, the teams that knock out Madrid
format.
are shocking. Like in the last year, it was what? AC Milan last time.
I think it all hinders though on how fast Kylian can make it click. Because that boy,
those three.
I think Vinicius is still okay.
Those four. No, I'm saying how they can work with each other.
If they can make it gel. Particularly Kylian. Kylian is the one who has to catch up to speed. I think, well, I would say Kylian is the one holding back Vinicius right now. Because I've seen Vinicius in full flow and he's a demon.
Because I think both of them haven't scored an open play goal this season in the league.
And I've said, I think Vinicius is being held back because Kylian, they have to make it gel. Remove Kylian out of that, I think we get a very different Vinicius.
Where is he going?
Until he can. That's what I'm saying. Like, it will all hinge.
It just has to come
how
together.
fast
it has
to come together.
There's a reason why they waited for him.
If you think he's getting benched.
They have been benching for him.
That was a very comfortable move by him to go to Madrid.
Where else would he have gone? Don't say United. Let's move on.
Because that's... Anyway. Okay, another Prem take. Every Premier League All-Star 11 that doesn't have Wayne Rooney is invalid.
True.
So
let me just repeat it. Every Premier League All-Star 11.
Let's make an All-Star 11 and see.
Schmeichel, 9. I mean 1.
Everybody. Oh, as a goalkeeper. Okay. You're taking me out now.
Who are the CBs? You might just decide to mention for us the whole United.
And Terry,
wait, who's the best Prem right back in the All-Star 11? Who are we putting as the
it's
right
either
back?
Neville or Kyle Walker.
I'll put Neville.
It's between those. I don't think of anyone else.
You all have your private equity football these days.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the left back? Who have we made as
who was that Chelsea
John
guy?
Terry is in the CB.
John Terry is in.
Who was that Chelsea guy?
Who? Ashley Cole.
Cole is left back. Yes. Left back. We haven't finished the CB pairing.
May I have Terry there?
Terry, I have John Terry.
That one you're not arguing.
And Vidic.
Yeah, it's okay. Even if you want to put Ferdinand, it's come. But
actually,
Terry
I have
has to be
Vidic
there.
and Yapstam, but all right.
John Terry. There's no John Terry not making an All-Star 11.
Right back.
Yeah, we already said.
We've given Neville
it's come.
Back position.
Then Ashley Cole.
Left back.
Who are our midfielders?
Wait. Goalkeeper Schmeichel. Over Van der Sar.
Van der Sar was.
Okay, maybe because I watched Van der Sar more. That's why I'm rating
I would
him.
also say.
I mean,
Petr
Cech towards who?
Petr Cech. Chelsea Petr Cech.
His run.
He's dead.
Van der Sar have a longer run than Cech.
That's true. He did.
Petr Cech was more consistent. He has a very good shot.
No, before he went to Arsenal, he was Cala.
He has a very good shot.
You guys, you keep just letting in goals.
Midfield, I have Scholes, Gerrard.
That's a solid.
Rooney
is the 10, right?
Rooney is the 10. Every other position. I know you guys want to put Lampard in there or Vieira, but it's okay. Put them. Okay, DB.
Wait, who's your D? Who's your CDM in that team? In your 11?
He doesn't have
Gerrard.
Oh yeah. Then
wasn't Gerrard an 8?
He could play.
He could play both.
6-8.
And be good at it. I'm even a Man United fan saying it. But yeah, I'd put Gerrard in the 6, Scholes at the 8, Rooney at the 10.
Funny enough.
Everybody else.
Ronaldo on the wing.
Standard.
Ronaldo on the left.
You've wasted a position like that.
I have Thierry on
central
striker.
Yes, Thierry.
Who's the right winger? Wait, he said when is KDB breaking to the All-Star 11?
He's there. The funny thing is, let me tell you. Relax.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
First of all, there are 3 Premier League goats. There's the goat. That's Thierry Henry.
No.
Shut up. I'm not listening to you. There is Wayne Rooney. He's a Premier League goat. Mm-hmm. And KDB. Those are the 3 Prem goats.
Before what?
He is a Prem goat.
Like that.
So if your team doesn't have...
Who's the 2010s Prem goat?
Yeah, it's him. There's no one else.
Who's the 2010s Prem goat?
Oh, so we're looking at decades.
Not even that, but it's like it's him.
I've broken down
season after
for
season.
You to say, like the last... Let's say like the last 8 years in the Prem consistently. Who do they say is the best player in the Prem?
He's the face of the Prem. Yeah, so that's why
how
he's a Prem.
Doesn't he get a shout into the All-Star?
The thing is, I think the only change I would...
No, Rooney. I
put him over Rooney in the 10. I can't
What?
put him over Rooney in the 10.
Then bounce.
No, I would switch Rooney and have him like on the wing.
Bounce.
I wouldn't
Scholes.
have Ronaldo in my
Bounce
team.
Scholes or who did you put with?
I wouldn't have Ronaldo in my team. I'm not even joking.
are done today. Enjoy your weekend.
I wouldn't have Ronaldo. No.
Ronaldo has to.
No.
Nah, I wouldn't have
Who are you
Ronaldo.
putting as your left
Hold on.
winger?
In her defense, she started watching
No, I
EPL
wouldn't have
in
Ronaldo.
2011. So
The thing is, relax. I would
I
have
understand.
Henry, Aguero, and then Wayne Rooney.
2011.
No.
I'm talking private equity football.
Aguero is
right?
the greatest striker that we have seen in the Prem. We're not looking like
He's not even the greatest striker in Man City.
he is. He
Haaland
still
has
is.
already
Still has
over.
the
He
record.
still
He
is.
has the
He's
record.
still
You
have-
can't
he's still
just
that
wash
guy.
down his
For how
record.
long?
He's
I
still
still
that
have to
guy.
hear you over him. Though.
Me too.
No, that's what I said. I put Henry on the wing.
How is
Aguero was
Ronaldo
the
not being accommodated?
He's not. Nah. Ronaldo is not. Ronaldo is a La Liga legend.
Okay, let
A La Liga-
everyone make their All-Star 11 individually.
No. Okay.
No,
okay.
everything was
Let me
power
ask
till
you
we
something.
reached
Who
midfield.
has had the greatest individual season? PL forwards ever. I'm talking
There are
awards.
too
I'm
many.
talking
Ronaldo.
now.
I know. Henry.
Yeah.
I'm talking awards. I'm talking trophies. I'm talking numbers. Like everything matched up that one
The
season.
guys I've talked about there. The three that
Oh,
I've talked
wait.
about.
Henry,
Henry, Aguero.
What
Okay.
season is that?
Is it the 07 or the 08? The one where he won the Ballon d'Or and every other award.
Just because you won the Ballon d'Or now, that's where you should
Which
joke.
other, which other guy have you
For
mentioned?
me, I feel like it's a great
So that
for
means
you to leave
so
him
now
off
you
the team.
okay. So that means Michael Owen should also be there because he won the
No.
Ballon d'Or in Liverpool.
I don't think Michael Owen
No.
was better than Thierry Henry. At least
What
consistent.
Waj is saying is that particular season, everything clicked. The numbers.
But
are-
Salah has a season like that.
the numbers
Henry has
are
a
there,
season
the
like that.
Ballon d'Or is
Aguero has
there.
a season like that.
Is she?
No, as in a
No,
season
I
where
said-
they are winning awards,
I said
individual awards, minus
let's
the big one.
individually make our All-Star
okay.
11s.
Let me first.
All-Star
Let me first
Premier
get it.
11s.
Let me first
Nah,
get it. Give me the season where who are you mentioning? Henry.
said Henry.
Where Henry has won the Champions League. You can.
It's not there.
Where
won.
he has won the Ballon d'Or. You can.
are we talking about in?
Where he has scored.
Are we talking about?
Where he has won the Golden Boot as well, because I'm bringing you the numbers, I'm bringing you
Are
the
we
awards,
talking
I'm bringing
about-
you the trophies.
Are we talking about football? Are we talking about Premier League?
I
Me,
tell
I'm
you,
creating a Premier League
Premier-
All-Star 11. So basing on the Prem. In the
yes,
Prem, what
yes,
did these
yes.
guys do?
What did they-
Henry
okay.
has a season where he did 20 assists, 20
20
goals. Who has done that?
I also
No one.
have Henry
Exactly.
in my
So
starting
that's my left
11.
winger
That's
over
your
your
left
guy.
Okay, then who's...
Aguero is my striker because he's the greatest striker in the Prem.
Come get him.
There's nothing to. He has the most
No.
hat tricks in the Prem. Let's start- let's start from
I
there.
have Henry.
Okay, on the right?
Aguero.
Who's on the right?
It's Salah. We've kept telling you that he's the greatest.
For you, but Waj's team is
The
just
only
United
person-
players.
The only person that I'll switch Salah for is Wayne Rooney to accommodate him because he's the greatest.
actually,
I'll put
I can,
Rooney as
I can
the 10.
redo my order. I can redo it. She has a point. You guys made me see the light.
Let me wait.
You're
for this.
going to bounce Ronaldo from your 11.
He can't.
You can pay me for that, maybe. But
Ronaldo then.
no. It's the 10 I was thinking of, because we haven't given Lampard the respect he deserves.
No, wasn't Lampard also like?
Isn't
I was thinking also
Chelsea's
like a
all-time
6'8", like Gerrard
Goal
position stuff.
scoring. Even his goal scoring
He's also-
record for a
he
midfielder
he's
is
also-
still crazy.
He's still crazy. So I would actually have Gerrard,
Lampard.
Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard. The three.
Who did you say at first? Who was you? It was
10.
Gerrard.
Rooney, but listen, I'm shifting Rooney to the right.
Yeah, because
So where are you
Rooney could
putting
have played
Cristiano?
anyway.
On the left.
Where's Henry?
In the middle. No,
Oh,
no
okay,
Aguero
okay,
gimmick
okay,
now with this private equity football. Some of us didn't watch the league starting 2011. Like,
Yeah, no,
how do you put Aguero before either
Which-
Rooney or before either Ronaldo or Henry?
First
How?
of all, Ronaldo was a winger in the
Does-
Prem, right? Right.
Exactly.
So he's not. So he's not a strike. So he's not a striker, right?
He's not. He's not.
Yeah. Now Henry played both. That's why for me sometimes
No,
he played both.
Well, he played both.
Yeah,
He played
sometimes I
both.
confuse him as a
But
winger.
his best season,
That's why
what
I say-
position was he playing?
9.
Yeah, it's
I'll
calm.
put
But
him
I'm like he can play there.
And then you
And
put
I have Aguero. Because he's the greatest striker in the Prem.
Aguero has a single, I think, the
he
single
has-
most famous moment.
I
in
don't
Prem
have
history.
Aguero over.
I don't have him. I don't have him in my
Suarez
Premier
is the
11.
greatest striker.
I don't have Aguero over Harry Kane.
Go.
Don't just be
Don't bring
opening
trophies.
in the Prem.
In the Prem.
Still, his
Not
goal
even-
scoring record
not
is
even.
crazy.
You want to look at the goal scoring record for the both?
You can check.
Aguero,
Because I
wait.
know currently after
we
Alan Shearer is still
It's
Harry
Kane. It's Kane. Yes.
now.
Then
But
Wayne.
that thing is you're not going
to.
to show those Aguero injury plagued seasons. Oh yes, at the end of like his City
I know,
career
yeah.
there.
That's why I understood
he was
why.
tanking.
That's why I understood
know
why.
why
City
he was
a
sold him,
constant
but he was-
figure.
You know
in
why
City.
I can compare these two, Ken and Aguero, because they played in the
Around
same
time.
era.
Yeah.
Same
Okay,
era.
I get that
And
argument.
if this man is more healthier
But-
than you, I'm not going to hold it against him. Why didn't you eat Posho?
Okay.
If he's
So
more
if we're
consistent
using,
than you,
if we're
I'm
using,
not going to hold it
if we're
against
using
him.
the argument, that means Lisandro Martinez can't be the best centre back.
Have I
He
said
can't.
it?
No, I'm saying like that's
With
your,
how you prop
yeah,
him.
with the way you prop him. He can't be in the same argument with the Salibas, the Van Dijks.
He's
What?
not.
Why?
No, because he's not. He's always injured. He's always in the sick bay. That's what we're using now, right?
That's a different
No, that's what we're
conversation.
using now,
That's
right?
yeah, okay. When he's in
Because
the sick
Aguero
bay-
only had like 2 seasons where, like
Last
the last
season-
2 seasons where he was injury, like things were.
Last
giving
season,
him
I
badly.
didn't put Lisandro up there because he was
You
injured.
still
deserve
put him.
He didn't deserve
We
it.
No,
had,
but-
did we have a hot takes? No.
I called Saliba
overrated
the best
episode.
player in the Premier League
No,
last season.
we had an overrated episode and you defended Lisandro with your heart.
Because he was healthy and playing.
Anyway,
Now he's
I was
not.
saying the point we were supposed to make is there's no All-Star 11 that Rooney is not in. As
And
a-
He's there. He's
Ronaldo.
a Premier League good. No,
And Ronaldo.
not Ronaldo.
Ronaldo came back to the Premier League at 37. He was a top 5 goal scorer.
we
I'm
have
not
said
Two
the
hat-tricks.
The forwards have fallen off.
The forwards.
The forwards
But
are
listen,
bad.
he played in the Barclays era and he bagged it. He played in this era.
He's a real Barclays man.
He's a even anti-Barclays man. Like put him in any era,
But wasn't
he'll
that-
still get it. Rooney could barely stay healthy after
Nah,
that.
yeah,
Okay,
Rooney
Rooney,
by-
don't.
No, no,
by
I'm
like,
not discrediting him.
But by like 33 he was cooked.
When I
32,
think of
33
Barclays
he was
man-
The
cooked.
funniest thing is that they're the same age, yet they
But
look.
if you see Rooney's physique at the moment, it's crazy.
When I think of Barclays men, Rooney comes to my
Yeah,
head.
Rooney
He
has
is.
screamers.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was that guy. There is no forward line. He's not on.
Yeah,
Oh, obviously, and he also evolved.
and he can also
'cause he
play in
was
the 10.
Though
the
he,
nine
He had to
then
accommodate. They had
towards
to.
the end, winger,
No, actually,
midfielder.
he started out as an 8, evolved to a 10, 9. Like he played.
He played everywhere.
He pl-
He didn't get
proper
the respect that.
Barclays
Why
man.
don't you guys like him?
Who doesn't like
fans.
him?
No,
They
United fans.
Who doesn't like you, Rooney?
They do.
No.
No, there's that
This
thing
is
of
a guy who
where.
has been
No,
arguing
but
with
then
me for
also
years.
sometime I think he started having
Like
snide
issue.
comments with Ronaldo at some point.
Whatever their issue is, me, I would never look at Rooney and say, I will comment
So
on
are we
it.
agreeing that there's no All-Star 11 that Rooney doesn't make?
He
Yeah,
makes it.
He makes
Yet
it.
you just bounced him. You
To
just
the right
bounced-
wing.
Oh, I thought you had bounced him to put Lampard and Chelsea.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Those
yeah.
three,
That
those
team.
three in the middle, Rooney on the left, or because I know Ronaldo can also do left
But
or right.
wasn't that like the England midfield that didn't make it work?
Nothing.
But
yeah.
they didn't make
Yeah.
it work because they hated each other. I don't think they made it work because they didn't. They want. Right now, if
'Cause they were-
these England guys can do something because guys take selfies with each other, they go for dinner dates or. But those guys, they didn't really like each other. Like
So they
that.
couldn't play with themselves.
You can't gel with a guy who's your op. Like, I think it was Ferdinand who made that comment.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like guys were afraid of letting the other guy,
Best-
letting Terry see his weaknesses and his strength, because they know we are going to go to the league and he's
And
going
then
to
you
use,
do like, yeah,
going
that
to
guy
use
is
it
things
against
there.
me. But right now, Saka's best friend is Shaw. Those guys should never start the same game. That shit pissed me off. But anyway, it is what it is. Different eras, you see? Different
What?
eras.
Oh, no,
Barclays
it's
guys-
friendlier.
It's very nice.
Ish.
Everybody's
Too friendly.
goody.
Hey, Roy Keane. This is what
Lisandro
Roy Keane
Martinez.
hates. This is what Roy Keane hates.
Lisandro Martinez, you have a crime.
What
One
did
man
he-
went and posed with McAllister after he dunked on us.
But
Martinez,
yeah,
I
like
Argentina
things.
mates.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
they're
Okay,
too
so
friendly
are you
right
trying
now.
to? Okay, let me.
Too friendly right now.
So are you trying to
Even
say
at
even
the
if
national
we're
team, we should keep
we should
beef.
also keep beef?
Like the
So how
old
do you
days,
win?
like the old days, yes.
We are way past those
Okay, now I'm
days.
saying like how do you?
There's proper documentary where the England guys are saying the United guys had their.
And
crown.
did they win anything? because
They
of that?
didn't. They-
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I
Does
don't
that-
care about England. I care about United.
No, I'm
I
saying
could care
them,
less
them.
about their country.
Them who care about
I-
like all that stuff because they haven't won a trophy since when? The 60s.
Okay,
Yes,
it is what it is.
66.
Let them be goody with each other. But you're also seeing the difference in eras. I think it was harder to compete back then than it is right now. Almost everything right now feels, and the quality has also dropped off. Back then, I think guys had to work more.
You're
Like
going to say soft.
right now, it is soft. It is soft.
Because everyone
You
is
putting
friends.
Aguero before when Ronaldo played in the Barclays era and did a three-peat. He won
Oh,
a
fixed.
Ballon d'Or, a Golden Boot. Like, yo,
Okay, Michael Owen. That's who I've picked.
Michael Owen wasn't consistent.
But he has a Ballon
He
d'Or.
has a Ballon
In
d'Or
Liverpool,
in
even.
2000.
Without
what?
even winning the Prem.
Was it 2000?
One-
2000.
One
One of those two, yeah.
One of those two.
He was in Liverpool even.
Did he win the Prem?
He didn't even win
No,
the Prem, but he has a
but-
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, Ronaldo has a
That's all I
Ballon
need.
d'Or and also
He
won the
must
league.
have. He must have done something.
Anyway, we've all agreed Rooney makes every all-star 11.
What was the question? Is
Yeah.
that an all-star? Because I think we deviated on with her. Aguero,
'Cause he makes
Karam,
it.
take.
Me, as long as I have the three
I
goats
don't-
in
I
day.
can't have him in my- I
It's
can't
Kara,
have
you
him
don't
in
have
my
to have him, he's
all-star
day.
11.
He's on the second. No, not even a second. Third
No,
team.
your team is
You're
now just
pushing
shit.
him down now.
You have
every-
him over Suarez?
No.
Liverpool.
And the thing is,
No,
he
as
wasn't
a,
that
as
versatile.
a striker,
He
Suarez
wasn't
is
that
the guy,
versatile.
but in the Prem, he only had one good
Was
season,
Aguero
right?
that versatile?
Yeah, he could play on the wing, he could come in the middle, he could go as
But
behind.
even then-
He's this guy that you
if-
keep telling Haaland, link up play, what?
Okay. If you're to make a team and you have to pick between Suarez and Aguero, who are you picking?
Am I picking from Prem or am I picking
From
general?
I don't think
Because my answer changes.
Aguero's best season.
They showed that Suarez goal against Newcastle where the ball comes in and
Do you think Aguero
have you
has?
seen it on? I saw it.
I've seen like three
Let me
Suarez
ask
goals
you
this
something.
period.
Do you
by the way.
think Aguero has his best season is better than Suarez's best Premier League season? His
Yes.
What was Aguero's?
Must
don't
have been
tally.
the... I think it must have been the...
He hasn't.
No, he has never done 30.
But he has
Yeah.
been around.
Maybe
But
20,
yeah.
28. I think
Around
28
there, around
is his
there.
okay.
highest.
You all remember that Suarez of 20.
Suarez and Sturridge
Yeah.
were running mad that season.
And Aguero was also in there, but
No,
Is that the Gerrard sleep season?
that's the season.
That's
he
Chelsea.
only lost it because of Gerrard sleep. You can't imagine, but he had it in the bag.
Man, we've
Tough.
seen players anyway. I mean, I can't hate on Aguero. It's
I'm not
an
hating.
interesting.
It's
It's
fact.
an interesting take.
No,
Her
Suarez.
having him in her all-time
Yeah.
11 is
All-time.
interesting to me.
This
Yeah.
guy who
But me,
just
I
came here
wouldn't
at
have him. I would
20.
have Thierry as my 9.
Yeah, I may
he's
have
the
Thierry as my left wing. I'm not going to put your your young
I'll put Ronaldo.
your young boy
You're
there.
not having Ronaldo or Rooney.
No, Rooney's there.
He's as a 9.
No, I could, these two. No, the three. Hey, fuck, my phone 3. You're not having Rooney. You're not having Henry. You're not having Ronaldo.
But girl, you are giving your right wing to Giggs in the old
You know,
11.
actually,
No.
All-star 11.
The question was Giggs over
Salah.
best right winger. I would. Here we're talking about making a forward because these guys.
Actually, wait, no. You are having Sanchez in your all time.
I said I'd have Sanchez over
Salah in your all time.
Anyway,
I didn't. If I'm
we
designing a
are
forward,
going in circles now.
Anyway, yeah. So the take was every Premier League All-Star 11 that didn't have Rooney is invalid. So we agree with
we
that.
agree that Rooney should
Yeah,
be in
'cause
all.
Yeah,
but
he's
having
a
Aguero.
no. He's a
We shall see what the feedback gives us.
okay. We are going back. Pep's current Man City team
Better than the treble.
No.
Better than what United.
Would
Is that the question?
would struggle playing against the good Premier League sides in the 2000s. So
Which
back
good
legs,
Prem-
man.
say-
good Prem sides?
they said Invincibles, the 2008 United, and Mourinho's Chelsea.
Respectfully is washing.
Uh,
Respectfully, Pep is beating all those teams.
I think we would struggle with Mourinho's Chelsea, but the rest I think we would wash them.
Struggling and winning.
No, yeah, it would struggle, but we'll still win. But we'd
Me, I'm
wash.
saying he's beating those teams.
We would wash the Invincibles. We would wash the 2008. You couldn't even beat the 2008 Man City. So what are you talking about? You didn't. At Old Trafford. So you can't even open your mouth now to be like, you're,
I was going to say, was those the years he was still Barcelona manager, like 2008, around that.
Oh, that's the final.
Wait,
that you
was
guys
that the
went
year? Who won the champion that year?
for. 2008, it was United. They won a
these
double.
Guys. Wait, John Terry sleep in the penalty shootout?
Yeah. It's the one. It's the one. Chelsea, yes.
Wait, when did Barcelona embarrass these guys? What year
I think
was
it was
that? 11?
10?
11. I
Okay.
was going.
Did they do
There's
it twice?
no way.
They
There's
did
no
you
way I
have two
don't
finals
see.
with them.
Okay, let's look at that United team. They three-peated, then they...
This team has what? 4-peated?
Yeah. In an era where it is...
4-peated? It exists. Did you do it before?
No.
Did you do it
if
before?
that team came
You
in
come
this
here
era,
and
they would do it.
Nah, man, it's hard comparing eras.
It's hard compared,
It's hard.
Yeah.
but it's easier right now.
it's not. Why aren't you?
Yeah,
Why
back
aren't
then-
you doing it?
Back then,
Why
someone
aren't
has
you
just...
doing
Obviously, football has evolved over
It's
time.
become
as well.
easier. It's become easier, softer, the players.
And I admit, I just have that belief in Pep.
We couldn't literally name 30 world-class players.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that.
And that's the era
That
Pep is
doesn't mean
playing
that
in.
the 2008 team would beat.
The total men of football were in the 2000s. That's what you're saying.
Golden era of football. Someone has just mentioned 3 teams alone that were competing for the same trophies at the same time.
Yeah, we're also competing. It's
And
just
we
because
haven't
it's
even
not you.
mentioned the Liverpool team. We haven't even mentioned
Yeah,
the
those
Liverpool.
were
No, Liverpool
their
wasn't that.
champions.
Wasn't yeah.
They were squeezing.
They
Italy-
weren't great in
They
the
were
league. They were great
hitters
in the
out
other
of
You
stuff.
had
Italy.
AC Milan.
There were hitters out of Germany. There were hitters out of Spain.
Because you won the Champions League. That's why you're mentioning the other team.
We tripled. We topped all those guys to win it. Your only rival right now, I can only think of, is Madrid.
In world
in
football,
Europe.
yes.
Oh, okay.
In Europe,
Yeah.
yes. United, you'd have to. By the way, Chelsea was on a weird run that around that same era too.
That's what I've said. That would
But
be
they
a
had
team
when
we
the
struggle.
money came, like 5 Prem.
2005, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Respectfully,
Mourinho's first season. was there.
naturally,
yeah.
disrespectfully, we are watching this private equity football,
wouldn't.
right?
I'm not even worried about it.
Ronaldo, Rooney,
you and-
Tevez.
You and in the Invincibles.
You can maybe goof
You
the
probably even
Invincibles.
you probably even have a loss against Sunderland in those days.
It's okay. It's
now
okay.
you want to
You
come
can
and
lose.
play.
It's okay.
Oh, but this everyone at their peak.
How's that
Andy,
game?
everyone-
At their
everyone,
peak.
everyone at their peak.
Ronaldo in that era, Rooney in that
So
era,
you want-
Tevez in that era. You're bringing who? Rodri,
That-
Akanji.
The
Wait.
best Man City performance is that performance against Real Madrid when we beat them 4.
Different
Yeah, it's calm. You've given me your era. I'm also giving you my era. That performance. There is no team. There is no team that I've seen.
Even go band for band. Start
There is
comparing
no
the
team.
players
There is
right
no
now.
team that I've ever seen do that to Madrid, and we all know Madrid in the Champions League.
The four whatever.
The 4-0. Those guys didn't touch
Man,
ball
you're
for like 30
You're
minutes.
talking like this is the golden Madrid team. It isn't.
It's still a team that
Those
can
were
win the
babies.
It's a team that can come from, like, they can beat 2-0
You
down
see,
in the 85th
those
minute
are
and they have
Madrid-
won their
those
game.
Because you beat babies. You beat Madrid babies.
The
If
same
you're
babies that you
comparing-
want us
No,
to
no,
say
no,
that
no.
the world best sport, like the best player
Because
in the
that's
world
what
right now.
football is right now. That
scared.
is the cream of the
Scared.
cream. The cream of the trash. That is what it looks like. Eh? But
We would
back then,
wash.
let's go band
Wash.
for band. Goalkeepers. Ederson over Van der Sar. You were literally here propping Van der Sar.
Yeah, because it's the guy compared to
Okay,
Schmeichel.
yeah. No. Do you want us to compare individual whatever? position?
Ederson has the same number of trophies as Schmeichel. So what are you talking about?
Okay, is he
Band
a
for
better
band.
goalkeeper?
I would still pick him over Van der Sar.
Schmeichel. Van der Sar over Van der Sar.
Actually, yeah. Wait. Now that you remind me, Schmeichel and Ederson have the same number of trophies. Van der Sar has like 3. 2 behind.
Harry Kane has no Premier League trophy. How many strikers are you putting ahead of him?
In the
Premier
Prem?
League.
Uh,
None.
Don't do that. Look at this guy.
Harry Kane.
She don't say Haaland.
Henry.
She don't say Haaland.
She's Aguero.
Yeah, Aguero's above Harry
They
Kane.
played
in
in
the
the same
Prem.
era.
Even Suarez
statistic-wise.
would be above Harry Kane. Since you want
Suarez, I can give you.
even
Suarez, I can
Henry,
give
since
you.
you played
Henry,
9.
yes.
One is the Prem
Even-
goat. I don't know why you
Exactly.
keep mentioning Henry in these things.
Exactly. So how many you want me to keep naming?
No. You can
No,
only
let's
name-
go to other parts of the field.
Let's go to other parts of the field, midfield.
What's your CB pairing? Vidic.
Was
Who's-
Vidic and Rio,
2008,
right?
Who are your CB
Was it
pairing?
Rio?
That was Ray and Vidic.
Uh-huh.
Rio
Who's
Vidic.
Cities? Who's
That would be
Cities?
Diaz and Stones. Ruben,
Right
you
backs and left backs.
Left back, we had Patrice Evra.
Right back.
Right back.
Patrice Evra.
It was either O'Shea or Raphael.
You always fixed some guys there. Those
Yes,
days.
that's who? Right back.
Right back.
It was never.
Right back, these guys might. Nah.
Raphael or... Wait.
Like a guy with
Neville
big
was
hair.
injured.
The one that had to cut his
Brazilian.
hair or something.
That
Confusing with
Neville
Marcelo or
was
something.
injured. Neville was injured.
So the City get the edge at the right back because the position you
Walker.
mentioned so far, I
Walker.
think
Walker.
you're
United.
still ahead.
3-1 at the back. I'm taking
3-2.
Evra
Who's
over. Who's your
three?
left back?
Wait, the keeper.
Right
you
now.
said your keeper is no. We are comparing the 2008 United.
We're not making
City's
a
best.
combined.
I'm not. We are not making a combined. But
Yeah.
you mentioned your player. He mentions.
Oh, right now it's Vadio, left back.
No, like the best City.
Oh, the
team
best City team.
that
You can't-
Anyway, me, I was in the beginning. I said Pep
Pep
would
would
still
watch.
watch those guys because
You wouldn't.
that's how much I believe in his coach.
Listen, I have
I'm not even-
Ronaldo at his scintillating best. I have Rooney. I don't care how many passes you're giving each other. I have
Did you beat
Scholes.
Barcelona?
We did a semi-final.
In
We
the final
did.
when it mattered.
Yeah.
In the final when it mattered.
In the final when it mattered, we did. But
They
again,
beat- what was
this
the
is the
score?
same Barcelona that has a weird case, so I wouldn't.
They won it. You keep
With a
bringing
weird-
it up, but they
This is
won
the
it.
same Barcelona we faced after robbing Chelsea. Clearly.
No, that one. That
Clearly.
one. Those
There's an asterisk
those referee
attached
calls there. I also
There's an asterisk attached to any Champions League Barcelona won in that era. At least to me, I saw that Chelsea game. We were supposed to
Okay,
go
so now-
back to back with Chelsea in the finals. This is the Chelsea team we're talking about, by the way.
Yeah.
But because of
and also I
Pep's-
gave Chelsea the
Pep's
respect.
bribery history, you're seeing a pattern here.
Anyway.
You carried the bag for him.
Who are the midfielders?
We had Carrick, Prime Carrick. I think
Did
Pep
you have
has-
Fletcher?
I think we had
That
Fletcher.
guy's a mechanic there.
No,
Just
we had
come
Carrick,
in.
we had Scholes.
Fletcher. I'm sure it was
He would just
Fletcher.
come in to do a job.
We actually
here and
had
there.
Anderson.
Wasn't
Ah, no,
Anderson?
Anderson was called by the
It was
way.
Wait,
Scholes
wasn't
in the
Anderson a
Euro.
winger?
No, mid.
He was a mid.
He was a guy with the Swaz, right?
Hmm?
He was a guy with like the
Yes.
corner.
Yes.
He was
He wasn't a
At
mid.
some point he had an afro
Yeah, yeah,
too, then he cut his
I
hair.
felt like I always
No,
saw
like
him on the
that guy's
wing.
career started well. He was a hard guy. I can't-
Then he
Whatever
just
happened to
disappeared.
him, by the way?
So it would be Rodri, KDB, Gundo.
You're not trashing United. I'm telling you. That United.
I'm not even worried about you. Another
You know, you
one.
guys don't have to agree because we will
It will
stay
never
here.
happen.
Yeah, we
It
will
will
stay
never happen,
here
yeah,
the
but-
whole day.
At least here, I'm not fearing. I feel like the Chelsea Mourinho's team was more organized and they were defensively good. I feel like we would struggle with that. I wouldn't even be shocked if we lost, but I'm sure I would still win. But these other two, not really. Not really.
It's okay.
Not
Anyway,
I'm
what's-
imagining
what's our-
that version of Ronaldo going up against this Akanji, Ake,
Not
Diaz
worried.
and-
Not worried at all. The Ronaldo that I fear actually is Noodle Ronaldo. The one
that
Real-
Real hair Ronaldo was
just
just smart.
flair, too much flair.
He was just smarter.
everything
Smarter. Like
was
he-
balanced
He,
at
no,
the
no,
top
no.
level.
Yet you are the guy who's grilling him, man. He can't dribble anymore.
He
Go and
can't
remember
dribble.
those.
No, that was him. Me, I feared Real Madrid Ronaldo.
Nudo hair Ronaldo was just
Something
more
else.
calculative with his spot.
Every decision,
But
like
this
90% of his
young,
decisions.
physically able Portuguese
Is that
man.
our last take? Ah, no. Yeah.
But you can't believe the blasphemy this chick has just aired
What?
today. Ati Aguero. Yo.
We shall have her with the comments. Don't worry.
You'll be
when
shocked.
the comments.
You'll be
Anyway,
shocked.
yeah, they'll come in.
You'll be shocked.
Aguero over Ronaldo. Yo, I am heated.
Yeah.
It's
I would
good.
have Ronaldo overall, like in a general overall. Like if I'm not restricting it to a league, but you wouldn't.
Like, she's saying it like it's even a debate. Yo.
Ronaldo is not all that for me in the Prem.
Okay.
But overall,
Again.
yeah.
Again, private equity football. See what
Even
you've done
when
to
he went
fans.
to Italy,
You've made it a whole term.
Hold on. You're underrating the Juventus Ronaldo.
You are still back.
he was covered, but it wasn't like the fact that he had just come from Madrid, like what he had done at Madrid. You're like,
Oh, wait.
He should he have
he's-
left?
I know his Italian goal
At
scoring
that
record is
age,
still
your boy
crazy.
went to League One and dropped like
No,
5 goals a
so I'm
season.
saying like, should he have left?
Should he have left Madrid? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it was a mistake. It's the same thing I look at why Barca shouldn't have let Messi go. They should have
Messi
done
was
some
expensive. Right now, they
some
would be
accounting
filing for,
things to make him
Barca.
stick.
Hey, So you're touching.
No, like they're saying the reason why they let him go is
Messi
financial
I'm
stuff.
not arguing about that midget today. Let's go on.
But anyway, we won't see a non-European or South American team win the World Cup in our lifetime.
What?
We won't see. Okay, so basically, we won't see North America, Africa, Asia, Middle East. Who else? Australia. Those guys. We won't see.
Is it even a
It
debate?
would be, I don't know what would have to happen.
Apocalypse.
Maybe something swallows all those South American guys.
I think it's not a
Some
hot.
European guys.
It's not a hot take. It's more
It's
like
not a hot take. It's
like
general consensus.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an unpopular opinion. Like it's something that
It
we
is known.
know, but we don't really like talk about.
I'll talk
is
about
well
it.
It is well within our souls. We are not going to see over an African country.
You
Gay.
had
Currently, at
There's
least not
none.
now. It would have to be
Our
a
structures
few
here are
years from
not. They're not ready
Listen,
for that.
if we've had an era where Mane, Auba, Salah,
But all those are
Mahrez,
in different teams.
now. Auntie,
Auntie,
making
if
they were
Africa
making like
United.
a
Africa United, or whatever. First, if we've had a golden era of African
Players.
talent,
And
I
they
think
were
the
all
closest
same
we've
team.
got is Morocco, but Morocco doesn't us.
Wait,
Yeah, they were
reached
fourth.
Semis.
And they don't really
Who
associate
did they take out?
Portugal. In the quarters, I think, yeah. But
Some
they
guy
don't-
jumped over. You know that famous Ronaldo goal? That's the height thing. Someone in Morocco did it.
Near Syria.
I don't remember who did it.
He was He was in Sevilla as well. Then I know him. I know you say.
Yeah, but I think they are the farthest we might get.
Yeah, because I think the other team would have
Wait,
been.
that Ghana handball Suarez was what part
Oh,
of the tournament?
2010.
Quarters
I
or
think that was
2010.
quarters.
where were the quarters?
Yeah. I think that was
Suarez
quarters.
has always been evil. Any
But do you know,
Bad, man.
because that penalty was like in
That's
the
a
last
margin.
10 minutes, right?
yeah.
So no need for extra time,
We
no
are
need for
going.
penalties.
That guy was washed, but when it came to playing Ghana, he was on fire.
Even at his old age.
Pure hatred was just fueling
Yeah,
him.
but that's not even a hot take. We all
It's not.
agree
We
with
all
that.
agree with it.
Yeah.
So move on to the next.
It's gonna shoot. So is this the last one?
Yeah, our final take.
Can you believe this chick put Aguero over Ronaldo? Prime Ronaldo.
But you want us to
You
rate
guys
Lisandro
will
Martinez?
debate in the comments.
No. Next pod, we need to discipline some people. Like
Ah.
Ronaldo cannot be his legacy cannot be disrespected.
I respect
like
Ronaldo
this.
for La Liga. I will not respect
Both of
him
them
for.
played in the same eras.
Who?
Ronaldo
Yeah.
and Aguero.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Different
What
leagues.
is going to keep us in circles?
So this is the last take for today. Manchester United, shouldn't have fired David Moyes in the first place. He should have been backed for at least 2 seasons.
Speak on it. That's your team.
Let
Tell
me give you context as well. So he took over, and then his first game was Community Shield. He won it. FA Cup, you were knocked out by Swansea like in the 3rd round. You were knocked out by Sunderland, Carabao. Okay, the Carabao at that time.
AFL.
Listen,
Yeah, he was. That was like in the semis.
I remember that era.
Uh-huh. Then you were 7th in the league. You were knocked out by Bayern in the Champions League in the quarterfinals. The only players that
then
wait.
without Fabrizio, and you had to actually get the
Newsroom.
newspapers to find out who's
The only players he signed, there were 2, Fellaini
Mata.
and Mata. So now, given all that, what do you think about the take?
I don't see anything substantial from David Moyes for me.
That showed you there
He
was going to
deserved
be a development, or you were
that he
going to play
needed
the
more
same high
time.
levels.
I don't.
Have you seen that in any of the managers that you've had from them? Because you've had like, what, 5, 6?
I've seen it in
Ole.
2. See it in Mourinho. Like
And?
that's the one that we really messed up with.
That one is the one that you...
We really messed up with. Like if we had, he asked for, I don't know. He probably asked for someone more serious, and they gave him Fred. That's for sure. Like the recruitment really let him down. All the players that we've signed afterwards, thinking they're world class, or that have gone to other teams, briefs have come out like, hey, Mourinho actually wanted this guy. Mourinho, he wanted his, he has his brand of football, and he has his quality of players he needs. They may not be world class, they may not be flashy. He just needs guys to get the job
He's hard
done.
workers, yes.
He's hard workers, guys who will die for him. Those are the kind of... He doesn't need the flashy kind of guys. So I feel like we let him down. And from the briefs I've seen, I think we also let Ole down a bit. And he's the other guy.
What of the current Austrian manager?
Ralph Rangnick.
Rangnick was never a permanent thing. He was going to be an
He was going to be
advisor,
a sporting director or something. Yeah.
something. We also fumbled that, not having him, because he was the guy who was bold enough to say, Yo,
This is missing. This is missing.
you
this
need
is
11.
missing. Yeah.
You need 10 to 12. That's a whole new team. He was in there for like 5 training sessions. Like, yeah. This
I
whole
can't
lot
work with
needs
this.
to- no one can work with any of this. And he was right. But, the powers that be. But I don't think we'd let him down because he was never supposed to be the manager. He was supposed to be the guy advising the manager. Ole, I didn't like him, but he's the other guy. I can honestly say we let down. You look, he practically offered us Haaland at
When he
10,
was like 18 or something.
18 million. The brief came out. It was like, I think 5 million.
Have you seen the story of Bellingham's visit to United?
That one, I think the final decision was up to
Yeah, it was
Bellingham.
always.
I think
He always knew what he was going to
he
do.
was going to do. I don't think there's anything we could have offered him
The club
That could
legends
have-
he met, the day he went
that
there.
could have changed his mind.
Yeah, he already knew where he was
He
going.
already knew where he was going. But
That was Dortmund.
I've seen the briefs of Ole wanting Rice even before he became a household name. I've seen the Haaland. He was Haaland's manager. I've seen the Haaland
Norway,
briefs.
yes.
I've seen quite a few briefs to know that we let down.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yeah, but we let those two down. Moyes,
He
fuck
got
outta
what
here.
he deserved.
I mean, Ole finished second with the team he didn't like. Mourinho, he actually
Finished second and
With the team
one.
he-
So with Moyes,
Europa.
you don't think he would have played any progressive football?
I don't see any. This West Ham fluke here. I'm not. Is he still the manager?
Nah,
No,
sacked
he-
him last year.
See,
Hasn't he retired or something?
he always has a peak. and
But by the end
Yeah,
of last
they
year,
already
he
got
was,
someone else, yes.
he was already.
he always
very-
has a peak, and then once he hits that, the downhill is.
I think he
I
was.
don't think
He's like a small team man. Okay, not necessarily small, but I don't think he's cut out for those big.
He's
teams.
not cut out much less Manchester United. He was never that guy. I don't know why.
Because he was there. He kept Everton at a level.
6th, 7th.
Yeah, they were
They
there.
are
and,
on the
they were always in
West,
top 10, but
They always
Just-
felt like he was overachieving with them. Then when he went to United, it wasn't.
I
clicking.
actually remember the briefs coming out about Moyes. The rumor was the guy's name starts with M. My guys were excited, thinking it's Mourinho.
all from Madrid at that time.
I remember the high school. Then we saw David Moyes. Like, who? The Everton
Is it
guy.
English?
Scott.
Ah.
That's what
Oh,
I think. Those were the
that
rumors
relation.
at the time. Guys just speaking is Scottish
Funny enough,
boy.
I agree to that. I agree with the take to some extent, and also disagree with it.
Not
Because at some
disagree.
point you have to
You have to stick with
Take
that
a
guy,
chance
yeah, and see what he does. Like
break down everything.
the fact that he has
build
only
back.
okay. If I look at your team now,
I'm not saying this just because of what I saw.
yeah,
I'm also saying it from what the players have said post Moyes.
Who had beef with Moyes?
Moyes.
No. It wasn't about beef. Rooney said some shit about him. He said by the time he realized he had lost the dressing room, it was too late. And yet Rooney had been proposing.
but then he didn't really have like
Was he
players.
the one who's Zaha's dating
There
over his
is also
daughter
that
or
nonsense.
something like that?
Then Ferdinand was
Oh.
like, this guy was telling him to play like Jagielka, and that's when he lost him. Phil Jagielka. It was like, with no disrespect, you're comparing me to Phil Jagielka.
But those are the players. He was from Everton, right?
What has Phil Jagielka?
He has I'm this player.
I'm
I
Rio
symbolize
Ferdinand.
this.
Yeah.
I'm Rio, and you're
Telling
telling
me
me
to. This day on his podcast was like me when he said that to me. That's like all due
Also,
respect.
he had also lost the dressing room as well.
He checked out of that. If he checked out, Evra also said some shit where he checked out. Rooney said some shit where he checked out. So I also think players having belief in a manager plays a big role. If they see that, hey, this
Wait,
is-
was
But
that
then-
Was that why Evra even stopped appearing on Sky? Because I think that he's even the one, he amplified that thing of Zaha dating Moyes' daughter or something.
Moyes' daughter.
One weekend, the next weekend, he was never invited.
Because if you
back
look
to
at,
Sky.
I think Madrid, before they got Zidane and Benitez, the players didn't really respect Benitez. So if players don't believe in you once you start,
you're not going to achieve anything.
Ronaldo is on record literally bashing Ragnick, saying, "Who the was this dude? He's a manager from where?"
But then no, but then, okay. The thing about managers losing the dressing room, that's cow. Sometimes you need to also have like your own players in the dressing room. Does that make sense?
They give you a bag and you get Fellaini.
Yeah, but at that time, were you buying players like that?
Cold.
No, I thought, but I don't know why we bought Fellaini.
Ah man, he was your Scott McTominay before Scott McTominay. He was that guy that you just depend on.
I don't know why we. Oh, I can understand why we bought Mata. I mean,
Yeah man, Mata was nice.
he paid his
It's just that
dividends in a way.
he had like injury issues
Not
there.
injury here. His body had already started. No, actually, you see these Carabao performances from Casemiro and Eriksen where like Ank still got it. My uncle still got it. That was matter. Like
Oh,
would
he
turn
came
up
when
on
he
a Europa night or
he
a
came from
Carabao.
Chelsea when he had already finished.
He came from Chelsea as he was their best player the
Yeah.
previous season. Man, there's a lot of recruitment at United that's gone on that I can't defend, including managerial choices. So it's not just the players. But Moyes,
He got what he deserved.
go back to Everton. No, that's his level, not Man
Nah,
United.
but that's like I said, I agree with it to some point, but then also disagree with it.
Yeah.
I disagree with it because he has
How
come
do you
from.
put Aguero over now.
You will be fine. You will heal and you will be covered. But I was saying, Moyes, like he came from a small team. You've come to a team that they're used to 1, 2, 3. Like you're finishing 1, 2, 3, and you're giving them 7th. Guys were tupla. Can't believe that this is happening.
Yo, when I got
So-
that newspaper and saw Moyes had been sacked, I was so happy.
But then at the same time, I feel like changing managers is like constantly and like every time.
Wait,
It doesn't
You're
work.
yet to beat charges. You be here.
Yeah, but now I'm saying
thinking
changing.
you're part of the team. You're not. Your team is
changing-
going to be. It's going
We'll
to
go and
EFL.
we'll go and beat that Coventry that you struggled with last season. Don't worry. But all I'm saying is like changing managers doesn't help anyone. Look at Chelsea. Look at you guys. Like
When is this hearing done?
by next year, Jan.
I need to go-
Do you know
need
the
this
head
Rico.
loss you're going to have if we win?
You know the head loss you're going to have if you
I'm
lose.
very calm, very prepared
You're going
to
be
go and
watching
watch
EFL.
those. What's that site you call Stream East? Yeah, to go and watch Stream East. I scroll down for Man City versus what's a Charlton something. I'm ready. It's you guys who be like,
Well,
they
the
paid that
players
charge.
be ready. But
No,
it will
no,
help us really. Private equity football, you will be seen.
There's nothing that will change. You'll still be shit. Arsenal will start winning the league with Liverpool. Chelsea will
All
be
your
a better
success will
team.
be tainted.
It doesn't matter.
It don't.
For
I'm
you,
sure if it
you
was
use
that
that
open-
against us, but
Yes,
yeah.
I'm even.
It doesn't change. It doesn't change the
You're
12
bringing
seconds.
private equity 115 charges
It
against the cream.
It doesn't
that
change the
of
Aguero
football.
moment.
It
Doesn't change.
It does,
Gundogan's
it does,
moment.
It does. We get that title, don't we? Doesn't United
I
get that
I
title?
don't think so.
They probably find them Kadaim and relegate. I don't even think relegation would be. You know how
No,
much
because
money. How much money Prem would be losing. if those
yeah.
guys leave
But
the
didn't
league.
when they thingied Juventus, right? Did they thingy them?
However many
Era.
years ago.
But I'm saying, wasn't that like also a thing where you're like they would lose money? Isn't Juventus like the biggest, one of the biggest,
Inter
Italy,
and AC Milan were.
and then
Those guys,
Juve,
man.
right?
You see that those guys have the league success, but they don't have the European success to,
True.
to say
That's
we are those
actually
guys.
true.
Because AC and
Inter
Inter are
have
ahead of
Europe.
them in that.
Yeah,
They represented Italy more than
I now say
Juventus.
that. Do you know I can't name any other Italian team?
Atalanta.
Roma,
That's it. Full stop.
Monza, Como. Don't worry how I spend my weekends.
But yeah, interesting.
There's
Interesting.
no world class. We can name 30 world class players, and you're here telling me this team of yours full of private equity money can. Yo, I think we are done today. But next pod,
I'm
I'm
not-
giving her a lesson
On what?
in Barclays football. She started
On what?
watching it.
Barclays and anti-Barclays.
An anti-Barclays.
Nah, there's nothing.
Man City is anti-Barclays cream. Like I've never seen a more
It's all you guys
anti-Barclays.
that park the bus. You wait and see what you're going to do.
Van,
Who?
wrap it up.
Well,
We've
anyway.
never packed the bus ever,
I know you guys don't know. how to
and
park
that's
the-
not
You don't even know how to park
anti-Barclays.
the bus.
That's not even anti-black Barclays. Is this fugazi stuff Man City and Arsenal be playing? But let's go.
I'm a Van, wrap it up.
Anyway.
because,
If you reached this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your
Pray for her spirit.
look at this guy and leave your comments.